Fellas, it's come to my attention that you all think I'm very stupid, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't think you're wrong. I can't say that I've conducted myself in a manner that would make people think I'm very intelligent, but it does give me an excuse to play one of my favorite little puzzle games that has been like my go-to pastime when I'm laying in bed, I'm taking a shit, I'm in an elevator somewhere. I want to play some Sudoku. If you guys don't know, this is a classic puzzle game. Basically, 1 through 9. Each number can only be in each row, column, and box, and you have to complete the set like that. There's a lot of like cool variations on that, like Sudoku.com specifically has a killer variant. But I basically want to do like a puzzle of one of these on each difficulty just to show y'all that I have basic understanding of object permanence and games with rules, and see how far up the ladder I can go until I need to start just like getting hint after hint after hint. Alright, so this first one, pretty easy, right there. You know, these two block off the rows here, so the one goes there. I'm not gonna explain every move to you, I'm just gonna be doing moves. Okay, and that's everything I can do on the ones for now, I'm pretty sure. 2. By the way, this is the easiest difficulty, so like if I flub this, then it means things are not looking good for the rest of this recording. Cool, 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 I'm not completely, totally useless. On these easier difficulties, you can kind of just like cheese it. You don't have to really take notes of anything. You can just go through the number cycles and see like what you can actually place. And as you place more and more numbers, you're able to add new ones on each rep, so to speak. Is rep the correct word? And then it also takes the number off the entries you can make on the right as you've completed all of those. So 5. That's a very few amount of 5s in the first pass, but it is what it is. Anything over here? Oh, surprisingly, we can get one there. And then, okay, 7. Let's see how interesting I can make the commentary when I'm playing a puzzle game that takes literally all of my brain power to do even a modicum of. I'm very stupid. Like, I need to focus entirely on this if I want to get any of it done. It's a tad embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, 8 here. 8 here. We got it. 8 here. Get it? Slosh? Damn. Not much on the 8s on the start. I was watching this guy there's like this video called Miracle Sudoku, and it has a really interesting rule set where it like it like adds certain chess move aspects to it for where like certain numbers can be in relation to each other. It's some of the craziest shit I've ever seen. If you get a chance to watch a Miracle Sudoku is what it's called, I'd highly recommend it. Okay, 1 goes there because you gotta complete the set there. And then it goes in the center, right here. Down here, 1's completed, and then the 2s, 2 here, 2 here. That's the 2s, 3s. Yeah, this only like is probably only gonna take like 2 total passes, which is nice. And there's something satisfying about going in number order instead of going like where the points actually are. It's not actually the most efficient way of doing it. It just makes it satisfying in my brain personally, not because like it's actually good strategy. So there's the 5s, 6. Honestly, I might as well just do like the 8s out the way, because it's only one of 2 numbers at this point. There you go. And we did it on easy mode. I'll have y'all know, when I play Sudoku.com in like the daily leader or like the weekly leaderboard tournaments on phone, I have gotten first place. And that is because it is not about the amount of hard puzzles you complete, it's sheer volume of puzzles total. Kicking it up a notch, only 40% of players have been able to do this puzzle. Okay, we off with a good start with the 1s. Damn, we might be able to do all the 1s on the first pass. There you go, there you go. Okay, 2s. Also a decent amount to work with here. Cool, cool. This is like normal ass Sudoku. I generally end up playing killer Sudoku more than normal Sudoku. I don't know why. You'd think the one that requires less math would appeal to me more because of how much I hate math, but counting is also hard. Damn, we've been able to do all the 1s and the 2s on the first rep. We haven't had to double back once. And the 3s, shit. 4s? Are we gonna get the 4s as well? Looks like it. Holy fuck, dude. Okay, maybe not the 4s. Yeah, because we can't, this row is getting in our way. There goes our clean streak, yeah? Okay, we'll just knock this one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5. Okay, 5s go here. 5 here. 5 here. 5 here. 5 here. 5 here. Cool. 6. This one's a little more on the skinny, I'm not gonna lie to you, but nothing too crazy just yet. 7s. Fuck, man. Okay, the 7s tripped me up. Because I'm blind, namely. Okay, straight to the 8s. No 7s that I'm seeing off the bat, and honestly, I don't spend too much time on it if I don't see it immediately. My attention span is still very low, even when playing the funny puzzle game. Okay, 9. 9's up here, 9 here. And then we just circle back to the 4s, yep. 4 here. Yeah, and see, like, as you get, like, more of the numbers, you can return to numbers that, like, you couldn't do stuff with earlier. And suddenly, it's in the cards again. The cards? I feel like this is all... I feel like the easy mode almost took me longer than this one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 here. Then I think we can... Okay, 7. Yeah, 7 here, and then 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. 6 here, 6 here. Got those out the fucking way. Okay, 8. 8. 8, 9, 8, 9. There you go. There's like it's a really satisfying feeling, like, when you're able to just, like, you've done, like, all this prep work leading up and, like, figuring out all the possibilities that could be in specific boxes. And then, when you finally are, like, have all the pieces put together, you can just kind of blitz through at the end. It's a nice feeling. I gotta be honest. It feels really good. Okay, hard mode, baby. This is, like, where, like, I usually have to start making notes about where things could go. Like, I'll usually do, like, the first passes, what are the obvious numbers that can go in spots that I don't need to, like, make little notes of, but usually when I hit hard difficulty, I stop, like, having the innate or, like, memorized knowledge of, like, what can go where based on where other stuff is. So, like, 2s, yeah, like, they're, like, I'm not getting anything other than, like, 1 or 2 spots on the 1s in the first pass, and then the 2s, like, I can't think of anything, like, off the top that I can do here from the jump, because I usually just do it, like, off boxes. I don't really do the, rows or columns until, like, I start making notes, because it's just how I play. I'm lazy. Yeah, nothing on the 3s. 4s? There's something here. 4s, 4 here. And then sometimes you'll realize that you can actually do, like, all the numbers for one thing if you, like, after you do the domino effect, where it's like, I have a 4 here so that it gives me a 4 somewhere else, but we're not seeing that right now. Okay, 5 here. Okay, we're just gonna go back to 6. 6 here, and, nope, no dice. It's 7, yeah, 7's all on its own foot, man. Like, there's fucking nothing on the 7s, and there's only 1 actually in there. Okay, 8. But we know, like, 8 has to be here, so, like, 8 goes here. I'm just gonna start making notes now. I'm gonna be more efficient with my time, right? It's like, if I know an 8 can only be in 1 row, that would probably, like, make it so that domino effect, it can only be in certain other rows or columns. I actually forget if rows or columns are the horizontal and vertical ones all the time. I just fucking kind of wing it. It's kind of stupid. I'm not very bright. Okay, 8. I think that's it. I think that's all I'm willing to do for the 8s for now. 9s, we're working with something more. Yeah, 9 here, 9 here, 9s here, and then here, and the 9s are completed. Okay, we got that shit out the way. The 1s have to go here, so just, that's like, this is like where I start, like, making notes of shit. So, like, 1, okay, so, like 1s can only go here, 1s can go here. You don't need to get, like, super at least I tend not to get super detailed with the notes until expert, which is, like, where you physically need to make them. At least I do in my brain in order to, like, remember what can go where. Okay, so 2. I have that, like, Deltarune gimbal stuck in my fucking brain, man. Okay, 3s, 4. I feel like I should be able to do more with the 4s here. Okay, so 4s can go here, and they can go over here as well. Okay, 5s. At least we knocked the 9s out the way, right? It's like a lucky one to have on the first pass. If you get, like, one of the easier hard mode patterns from this website, sometimes you can do it without note-taking at all. Switching back and forth hurts my fingies, so I like it when that happens. I don't like my fingers when they are hurting. Okay, so 6. 6 can only go here and here. That means 6 goes here, 1 goes here, 5 goes here, 1 goes here. Epic! Epic! See, like, that's the domino shit I'm talking about. Where if, like, as you take these notes and, like, you just kind of keep track of where things are, you're able to get a better feel of shit. Like, yeah, the 6s go there, 6s go here, so that 6 is done. Feels good, baby, feels good. Okay, 7s? Yeah, we did fuck all with the 7s last time. And I feel like I shouldn't be swearing as much when I'm making a video playing Sudoku. I just feel, I'm doing the craft a disservice by being my usual crass self. So immature and uncivilized, yeah? Okay, let's get back to the 2s. Okay, 2 goes here, means 4 goes here and 4 goes here. 2 goes here. Hey, dude, I'm actually low-key schmoovin'. Okay, and then, so 2 has to be one of these. 2 also has to be one of these. 3s? Like the first 2 difficulties, easy and medium, I was mostly able to, like 2s and 3s, I was like easy and medium, I like did those in a few minutes, because, like, you don't have to do all this note-taking shit. Here is, like, where my ingrained knowledge just kind of fails me, and I have to actually start thinking about things. 5's, you know, like the guy from Star Wars. So 5 has to go here, which would make 5 a certainty there. And 5 there, 5 here, 5 here, and the set's complete. Cool. I've been playing Sudoku since I was a kid, so I always knew the basic rule set, but it wasn't until like this year that I started picking it up seriously again. Well, seriously is a bit dramatic, but where I started like just playing it to play it pretty frequently, and now it's like just something I do day in and day out, and I have fun with it. It's forever a classic, you have to admit that. Like, this game is gonna be around for a minute, especially considering just how many variations there are for the sake of it. Okay, and I believe 7 is the last one there, 7's the last one here, 7's the last one here. 7 is going to be the majority of the last numbers in these things because there's just absolutely none on the play at the beginning of the puzzle. So like when you start when you start being able to actually fill in the blanks, it's all over the damn place. So yeah, when you get to that phase though, oh, oops, I misclicked. 2, 8, and like when there's only 2 numbers left, if you can see like, oh, there's already 2 in this row, so the last remaining one has to be an 8, and same with like any of the other boxes and shit. Holy shit, I'm in 11th place on the tournament? It must have just started for that to be the case. Let's see if I can do expert here without any hints. I think expert is generally where I cap out on like my personal ability, without like needing help. Like this is like the last line of difficulty I can consistently do without asking for hints all the damn time, or like having to take 30 minutes a puzzle. Okay, so 2's... I'm just gonna start, like, doing notes instead of, like, doing the workarounds. So, like, yeah, 2's have to go here. 3's have to go here. 3 has to be this row. 4's... And then, okay, yeah, the 4's have to be this row. Neat. And you can see, like, all the possibilities that could be in a certain row, like, it starts to get, like, a little messier as you're drawing. Shit, man, nothing on the 5's. Nothing on the 6's either, dude. Holy shit. I'm getting screwed out here. Not really, but, you know, being dramatic's fun. You guys should try it for recreational purposes. Okay, now we have something. 7's have to go on that row. 7 has to go here. And that gives me, well, that's the only one I got out of that, but okay, 8. Is there anything I can do with the 8's here? Okay, I got 8's gonna go here. 8 has to go here, which means 8 is here, 8 is there in this box. Epic! That also means 8 has to be in this row. Anything else I can glean off of that? Okay, yeah, 8 has to be in this row. Cool. I'm just calling all of them rows when I don't remember which one's which. Is a row vertical or horizontal? A row is horizontal, a column is vertical. Okay, I'm gonna try to commit that to memory until I forget it tomorrow, which I inevitably will do. I already forgot it. No, a row is horizontal. A row is horizontal, the column's vertical. Holy shit, this is terminology I learned in 2nd grade, and I just never, like, remembered it. I was never able to commit it to memory. Okay, the 9's. The 9's, these have to be the 9's, which means the 9's have to be over here. Any other things I can be certain of? Oh, yeah, this one. Absolutely has to be a 9 there, which sets up 9 for this. Means this is a 9. Epic! Epic! Holy shit, guys, I'm doing it! I'm doing the thing! That means a 9 over here, which leaves these 2 spots as the potential 9's, and we have to fill out these 2 boxes. Okay, back to the 1's. Back to the 1's. Okay, 1's have to go here, and they have to go here. 2? Okay, we already got the 2's on that one. But I'm not... Okay. 2's there, which means that's the button. What the fuck? Oh, I'm tripping. I'm stupid. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mark this box. See, that's like when I'm trying to let go fast because it makes me feel cool, like if I feel like I'm doing all the numbers real quick, I miss shit like that. I'm not good enough to be speedrunning this shit like I try to pretend I am. 2's can go here, here, and here. Let's just focus on the 3's for now. 3. Can the 3's... Are we... I'm no new info yet. Okay, now I don't know if we confirmed 4 here is what I'm gonna take away from that. 4 here, that means this is a 4, that means this is a 3. I think the 4's are done, and then we can go back. Okay, let's just get the 5 out of there real quick before I forget. And then 5, 5, 5. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. 5, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because like we're counting all the numbers in there. 6, epic, epic, and then the 6 has to be here because it can only be 1 and 5 in these last 2 boxes, so there's only room for 1 in this bitch. Anything else we can do with the 3's before I move on to the next one? I just there's something satisfying I find in just getting all the numbers in order. Okay, so these have to be 2 and 6. This has to be 3 and 8, 3 and 8. That means this is a 3. No, it's not. What the fuck? Oh my god, dude, I've been killer Sudoku poisoned. My brain process is broken. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop being so overzealous, like I know what I'm talking about too much. What am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 can go in either of these two spots. All right, let's just keep moving it, and let's count in order again. Let's see if I can get anything out of the 5s. So the 5 has to be here. 5 and 9. And those are the only 2 digits that can be in there. 3. How the hell did I get the 6s in this row? Well, actually, no, that's the only places it could go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay, so 2 could still go there. That's why it's not shut and sealed. And 2s could ostensibly go up here in this row, so that's why it's complicated. That's why it's tripping me up. Okay, 6s. Any clean ones? Any clean ones here? Please, 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 please. Nope. 7s. I feel like there should be. We're getting to the part where you have to like denote any or like what could be in any single box, like all the things that could be in every box before you can hit the process of elimination. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's no 6 to check that off yet, so I'm just gonna check the 9s before I forget. Nope, same old on that one. 1s? I believe 7 is the only thing that can go here still. I haven't properly marked everything. I'm gonna just do that now. 3s. Okay, 1s. The only shit I haven't accounted for is... Nope, that's everything. 2s. That's everything. 3s. 3s can go here, here, and here. 3s should go there. Then, okay, and then this cross section here. 4. Okay, I already did all the 4s. I'm stupid. 5s, done there, here, epic. Yeah, this is much easier on PC than it is on phone. Like, I'm like out here fighting for my life generally on phone, like, and my fingers cramp up because, like, you don't have the keyboard shortcuts. You gotta have precision when you're clicking the shit. Hi, Chris Shimeji. I forgot I had that shit on, I'm not gonna lie. Technically, all of those can go in all of those places. 6s can go 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Gaster? 6, 6. And then 6, 6, 6, 6. Wait, no, not that one. Yeah, nowhere it can go in there. I think I got it. I think I got it. Yeah, I think that's all of them. 7, only on that row. Only on that row, yep. The 8s. All the 8s can fill in this. And you can see that this is taking me significantly more time. Like, this is just, like, getting more complicated with each iteration. So, and then it can only be in this bottom row on this one, which I already had down and I deleted because I'm stupid. Okay, 9s can only be... Yeah, I already had that not marked down. And then... Okay, yeah, now we can start... This is the process of elimination part, where it's like... On the mobile version, it usually okay, so here's the thing. I'm missing something here. Where could a 2 go in here? All the same places it can down here. So there's like a couple rules. One's like this. This is the only place on this row that a 6 could be, so that makes this a 6. That makes this a 3. That narrows this down a little bit. Yeah? I missed one down here. I think I missed marking the 2s on this one. Did I? 1? Yeah, the 2s I missed. Yeah, it's a lot of possibilities, but we're working our way up in the world. And then 5 here, that leaves 2 here. Wait, no. You didn't see that, guys, ignore that. Ignore that I'm just, like, straight up forgetting to mark half the shit that I'm marking, yeah? Okay, I know this one's correct because all the other numbers are accounted for in that square. So 5. What I missed on this one are the 3s. Okay, same deal here. 1, 5. That's gotta be legit. Okay, 2. Ooh, I think this is correct. 5, 6, then 7. And like it starts to go a lot faster when you get to this stage of the game, and it feels really good when you like start getting all these. Yeah, this is the shit I'm here for. Look at this. Look at how fast it's going now. All that setup for the payoff, big dog. This is the part. This is like better than having sex. This is better than any orgasm I've ever had. Is like when you hit this speed, like when you just fill in all those numbers at the end. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Fuck me, dude. Oh. Huge, gigantic boner. And I think that's where I'm gonna leave it off because I know Master and Extreme, I'm just gonna make a fool of myself more than I did on that one already. If you guys enjoyed, I highly recommend you try out some Sudoku on your own. Like, it's a fun fucking game. There's like a lot of variants you can play after you learn the rules, and like it's a rush, it's endlessly replayable. Anyways, if you enjoy this video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe with notifications on. Anyways, this has been Kwote, and I'll see y'all next time.